What if the power goes out tonight and doesn't come back for days? I mean, no heat, no lights, no way to charge your phone. Now, add freezing snow, flooding rain, or even an earthquake. And the real question is, are you actually ready or just hoping nothing happens? Peace, I'm the modest prepper, where we make your halal pantry easy. Now, disasters, they don't send warnings. They show up uninvited and they test everything. Your home, your mindset, your patience, and your preparation. And in this video, we're going to break down how to protect your home, survive power outages, stay mentally strong, and avoid one of the biggest mistakes people make during emergencies. So part 1, fortifying your home. Now, your home, it's your first line of defense. If it fails, you're exposed. So start with the basics. Inspect your roof yearly. Loose shingles can turn into major leaks even during heavy rain or even snow. And even if you don't have shingles, even if you have a tar roof or any other kind of roof, a combination, just make sure you check it to make sure it's intact. Don't just sit and hope, I don't see any leaks. I hope nothing happens. When it's leaking, it's already more money you have to spend in repair. Check your windows and your doors. Seal gaps to keep out cold air, water, and even debris. And this can save you money on your gas and electric bill as well. Clean your gutters. Overflowing water, it can damage your foundation fast. So for extreme weather, heavy snow, it can collapse weak structures. Constant rain can flood basements within hours, and a lot of people already know what it's like to have a flooded basement. It is one of the most stressful, and it's a lot because sometimes if you don't know where the water is coming from, that's the worst. When you think your home is secure, especially if you don't have a sub pump, you should probably get a sub pump. People who have dealt with flood damage, I know I have. That made me so cognizant of when I was looking for a home, my second go round. I said I have to have a sub pump. Like, I do not want to go through what I dealt with before. So that's important. And strong winds. Strong winds can turn unsecured items into dangerous projectiles. So, for instance, if you have a real strong wind and you have this flimsy chair on the porch or things on the porch that's not secure and don't have any kind of weight to it, you could see it just going right in the wind, and it can cause damage to someone's home, someone's vehicle, or even to a person. So you want to make sure you have that secure as well. Now, part 2, power outages. Now, what most people get wrong, when the power goes out, panic sets in fast. And in this day and time, maybe it's not fast, right? Because if the power goes out, you assume, hey, the power went out. Did you call the gas and electric company? Or you may ask your neighbor, hey, did you call the gas and electric company? And you think, okay, it'll be back on soon. You don't really think of it. But if you're prepared, it doesn't have to become a panic. Even if you do know it's long term, it can become manageable. So in order to do that, you'll need flashlights, not just your phone, because, of course, if your phone is not charged, it can go out. We need batteries. We need backup heat sources. Can you create heat? One of the good options, and I'm not advertising it, but a good option is a Mr. Buddy heater, where it gives you heat powered through kerosene. It's a good option you may want to look into. Stored water, non-perishable foods, things that can keep you going, so that way if you don't have the power, you're still prepared and you can manage it well. And here's something that people overlook. Your everyday items, it becomes survival tools. Blankets, it becomes warmth when your heat is gone. Candles, if you use it carefully, that should be your last option. I'm always an advocate for candles being used as a last option because anything can happen. It can be knocked over, somebody could get burnt, etc. Snow outside. Snow outside can become emergency water source when it's melted and purified. Now, I caution this because I don't know what kind of snow we are getting right now. But my niece, she took the snow. Last time we had a big snowstorm a few months ago. And she melted it. And she said, Auntie, it's like cloudy when it's melted. Isn't snow water? And I'm just dumbfounded. And when she's melting it, she says it's like sticky, like glue. So I don't know what this snow is. So maybe we shouldn't try snow just yet, or maybe we should try the second or third snow. Rainwater. Rainwater is usable in emergencies if you filter it. If you don't know how to filter it, look up options to filter the water. They have a lot of filtering systems, which we gotta stock up on that, because a lot of times when there's an emergency that comes, people clean out the water fast. But when I go to the shelves, I see the water filter sitting right there that nobody has even bothered to touch or think, maybe I should stock this as well. So let's just work smart, not hard. Think differently about what you already have. Part 3, your bug out bag. So this is like a leave or stay type category. Not every disaster means you should leave. Sometimes the safest place is right where you are. But you still need a bug out bag or a go bag ready just in case you have to leave your home. And in this bag, you should include your important documents. Try having it sealed or putting it in a freezer bag so it doesn't get wet. Like your identity, maybe your social, your insurance papers, anything that's important, birth certificates. You should have basic clothing in there, shoes, water and snacks, first aid supplies, cash and low denominations. And the key is knowing, stay if your home is safe and stocked. Go if your environment becomes dangerous, i.e. flooding, structural damage, fires, etc. And we got to know how to decide when to go and when to stay. Indecision is what hurts people most. Part 4, mental and emotional survival. Now, survival isn't just physical, it's mental. Disasters, it creates fear, stress, and panic. So what you'll need is calm thinking, clear decision making, and emotional control. Because the families that stay calm, they survive better. Check in on yourself and others. Stay focused, stay grounded, because panic, it spreads faster than a disaster itself. Part 5, your neighbors, asset or risk. Here's something that people don't talk about enough. Not everybody around you will be prepared. Some will help, some will panic, and some just may take advantage and try to take. But you have to get to know your neighbors now. Who is reliable? Who stays calm under pressure? Who might become desperate? And most importantly, stop telling people what you have. Talking too much about your supplies, it makes you a target. And I know I see a lot of YouTube videos where people are showing their pantry, and I know it's really for educational purpose to help people and educate, and it's all in good faith. But you have to stop telling people what you have, because you may have people in your circle that know your face. And you may be showing us a pantry that's a small pantry. You may have another pantry somewhere else. Or you may say, I'm not showing all my pantry, or they don't know where I live, or it's good to educate people, but you don't want to make yourself a target unnecessarily. And even something simple like bringing survival gear into your home, it can draw attention. And the neighbors you have around your home, people watch more than you think. Don't think you don't have nosy neighbors. Heck, you, the one who listens to this, may be the nosy neighbor, but you just got to stay aware, stay private, but don't make yourself obvious as well. Try to have that gray man effect, where it's not obvious that you're struggling, people really don't know, or it seems like you're in the same boat as everyone else. So we have to be security minded too. Part 6, don't take normal life for granted. Right now, everything feels normal. Lights turn on, the water runs, stores are stocked, but all of that can change fast. And disasters, they don't care about convenience. And the people who survive aren't the strongest. They're the ones who prepared before things go wrong. It's this article written by Michael Snyder. It's called The Everything Meltdown. Global supply chains are collapsing and more pain is coming. It's a great article that you should read. I'll put the link in the description. But in this article, he says if this war is going for an extended period of time, things will only get worse from here. And he said, quote, in other words, enjoy this moment, because these are the best conditions we're going to have for quite a while. And he goes on further talking about how the fertilizer is a key link between energy and food. And that fertilizer that we get, or those chemicals that we get, or resources, from other countries, it can hurt those two major things. And he says for now, we're still eating food that was produced in 2025. So everything still seems fine. But in the not so distant future, annual crops like wheat, barley, and corn are going to be much more expensive. So in closing, just ask yourself honestly, if something happened tonight, would you be ready? Or would you be scrambling in the dark? Preparation, it isn't fear, it's control. So just start small, stay consistent, and build your readiness over time, because when disaster hits, it's already too late to prepare. So if this made you think differently, please subscribe for more real world content and drop a comment. What's one thing you're going to start preparing today? I mean, like I said, don't let everybody know what you have, but just get some ideas on what you think will be a good idea for us to think about that, and we can interact in the comments. So for now, this is the Modest Prepper signing off, letting you know to take care, stay grateful, and prep with intention.